Hello and welcome to our episode 3 of My Voice My Week. This week our topic of discussion is how technology has changed our lives these days. So how did we come up to this topic was a few days back our chemistry teacher just mentioned how he used to use technology. Like at that time it was transfer speed of floppy disks and CDs was just a few MBs or maybe KBs. So that's how we came up with this idea, and I think we should dive into this topic because this deserves a week. And we take this topic very for grantedly, but this is an important topic and we should look back and see how technology has evolved our lives. So Ahmed, this is Zaid, this is Akasha, and this is Ryan. And let's dive into this topic by first of all, Ahmed, I would like to ask you, what do you think how business has changed with technology?
Well, starting from the coronavirus, business has taken a huge leap in terms of the technological use because now before they use accountants, chartered accountants to track their performances, etc., and track their future performances as well. But now they use data scientists, data engineers to collect data in their own firm and then collect the data from other firms and then compare each other's data to see the future trends and to ensure the market volatility, market stability, and that's how markets have adopted technology. Furthermore, stock market obviously has changed a lot. There wasn't Bitcoin before. There is Bitcoin now. There's crypto. There's a crypto market as well. There's now digital financing, digital wallets. Banking services are now being online, and they're way better online rather than physical because it saves time, it saves effort, it saves like pollution, traveling to the bank, talking to a clerk, etc. And that's how the banking sector, the money making, the finance sector has changed with the time.
Okay, so what do you think that at earlier times you used to buy stocks in like papers and everything like that,
Yeah.
but these days it is something called cybersecurity, and that's a concern about banking. So how do you think that there's a drawback or it's an advantage?
Cybersecurity was an issue when it was the first generation technology because it was very easy to intercept, to take over. But now, since we're moving towards a new quantum age, I don't think it's much more of a possibility of getting yourself into a cybercrime, because now to crack a quantum code you need like many quants, etc., and you have to like be very precise. Cybersecurity is much of an issue now or in the future, but yes, in the Middle Ages, yeah, obviously there was an issue because at that time we had to move from single step encryption to double step encryption. So yes.
Okay. So Zaid, how do you think that what was the most major part that you thought this was like a good leap that you think?
So I think myself, as a person who likes to go out a lot and shop a lot, I think the way the shopping sector and the retail sector has changed drastically over the past 5-6 years has really helped us to get anything we want at the comfort of our own home. First of all, I'm a big foodie. I like to eat a lot of food from different places. So rather than calling different places, placing the order, I can just use different apps and get my food delivered to me easily and just paying them online and having no money exchange with the person that delivers the food. Then there are services like Amazon, Daraz, and all these B2B services that you can get stuff from. And there are other chains where you can get stuff in huge quantity, such as Alibaba and AliExpress. You can get, if you want to start a business, I suppose, you can get stocks in huge quantity from Chinese manufacturers. That is very cheap, and you can first even verify the stock. You can ask it for sample pieces, and that's I think the retail sector has changed drastically with the technological advancement, and it's made our lives way easier.
Yeah, exactly. The point that Ahmed said, business has evolved. This is how like it grows.
Yeah.
Because of this e-commerce, people have increased business on a huge scale. So I think that's a huge point for technology.
And I think one more point would be if an individual wants to start a business, There are different platforms like Shopify. They require minimal investment, and one can have a very successful business from that. I even know a few of my friends and different colleagues that have started their Shopify businesses, and they're making a decent amount right now. So I think that is also a huge leap for the future generations that want to start a business.
Okay, so Prakash, what do you think was your part how technology has evolved your life?
I think technology has impacted a lot of my life in a positive way. Firstly, from entertainment to freelancing, it has been a lot of help. It enabled me to earn on Fiverr, Upwork, selling my services digitally to clients which I could not have accessed without technology and internet. So it helped me in many ways, helped me learn many things from YouTube as well as other institutions, online websites, courses. So it has helped me a lot. And also from an entertainment standpoint, it kills time very easily when I don't want to go out or play any outdoor activities. It helps me relax, get some entertainment I need, and then just push through.
Okay, so you think that this is also connected to business and technology? There are a few setbacks in using technology. You cannot meet the person in front, so there are ambiguities. You don't know the person, you're not secure enough. What are your takes on this?
I think this comes down to reliability, and the more reviews you have, the more positive feedback you have, the more people will trust on you. So you need to build trust. That's the main thing. And initially people have concerns, hesitations, but over time, if your service is right and you give them the right product, they will eventually settle down and be positive for you.
Sure. Okay, so John, what are your takes on this topic?
So personally, I've been a huge gamer my whole life. So technology has made huge strides in the gaming space, from arcade games to the handheld consoles to PlayStations. I still remember downloading Need for Speed for 2 whole days straight, and it kept getting stuck at 99%. So yeah, the World Wide Web has connected us very thoroughly. Yeah, but technology has made huge strides.
But what do you think? People say that in earlier ages, people used to go outside, play physically with friends, make connections. How do you think that has changed over time?
The only thing that has been impacted is the physical interaction. Otherwise, I strongly believe that bonds are made much more easily and much more readily now than ever before, because you don't have to make a commitment that we have to meet here, we have to meet these people, and so on and so forth. Now you can make friends across the world at any given time, whenever they are free, whenever you have time, with no such limitations that one has to bring their ball, one has to bring their shoes, and so on and so forth.
Okay, so for my perspective is that I think technology has evolved on a huge scale, exponential scale, but I think there are a few setbacks and there are lots of advantages. So those setbacks are easily overcome by a few changes that I think are very possible in near future. But I think there are a few things. For example, our HM class today had listening activity. It was a quiz. Without technology, it was never been possible. You share a screen, you share audio, and then on speakers. Like, technology is part of every second of our life. So I think it is a very important topic to talk about, and we have to discuss that business has evolved the most out of this, and there are several factors that we need to look into, and it was a huge growth in technology over time. Thank you.